by the judges. The speller may ask the pronouncer to say the word again, define it, use it in a sentence, provide the part of speech, provide the language or origin, and/or provide an alternative pronunciation or pronunciations as listed on the producer's pronouncer's competition list. The speller does not need to know capitalization of a word, presence of a particular mark, presence of hyphens or other forms of punctuation, or spaces between and in an open compound. To be judged as correct and move on to the next round, the speller must provide the correct letter in correct order. In an oral vocabulary round, the correct answer is the answer that is most closely reflective of the definition of the word. A speller may answer the item by providing 1, the letter associated with the chosen answer along the chosen answer, or 2, the chosen answer alone. If the answer is identified by the associated letter alone, officials should prompt the speller to provide the text of their answer. Is everybody clear on the rules? I know it was a lot, but that's okay. We got it.
Good morning, all you family. All you good residents.
Good morning.
Good morning, all you family. Beautiful, beautiful. I want to tell you guys congratulations to each and last one of you who out there who did participate in your classrooms with the spelling bee. This is a prestigious honor. I heard Mr. Denzel express to you the importance of the spelling bee. I want to reiterate that today is a very, very special and important day, not just for you, but for our spellers. Somebody up here on this Saturday is going to represent us in the district. You being a part of this event is precious, is special. You have to make sure that we're quiet. No talking, no extra movement, no giving signals, no giving hints, no chanting. This is kind of like a sacred moment. I am so glad the Spaniards did the mindfulness moment. I told you to come on, because it was not me. So boys and girls, as we get ready to start our Sunday, we want to be very quiet. There's no getting up going to the restroom. There's no making noises and sounds. Get in your seat and stay there, and let's say others. I know this might be a little hard, but let's try, because I know you can do it, I believe it. We want to make sure that we give our participants as much time to process and think as possible, because some of them might be nervous up here. Okay? What was the nervous? Nothing to be nervous about, okay? You breathe in and you breathe out. We're going to do a practice round. When we do your practice round, you will walk to the microphone. I will say the word. You will say the word. You will spell the word, and you will say the word again. And the judges will see what you need to say that is correct or that is incorrect. If I tell you that it's incorrect, you will kindly take a seat over there in the empty space. But guess what? The practice round is just a practice round. Nobody loses. But when I go to round one, make sure you take your time and spell your words. You breathe in, think about the word, say the word, spell the word, say the word. Do we understand? Beautiful. Thank you for quiet. This is being recorded. We cannot have any noises in the recording. Excuse me, young ladies. Romance. We'll keep ourselves to ourselves. Okay? Thank you. Remember, you ain't here, you gotta say it. Sorry. Thank you, parents, for coming. Love y'all. Can I get seller number 1 to come to the line? Your word is tag.
Tag. T-A-G. Tag.
That is correct. Oh, Lord, I'm sorry, I got to say that hard. No clapping. You didn't say anything. All you do is watch and read. Please. Do not. That hurts what we got going on with the sentence. Okay? I thank y'all so much. I know we can do this sometimes. Now, I would like to say, so number 2 and 3, you know, you need to know after we spell the first spell sit down, you walk in. Okay? Your word is deck.
Deck. D-E-C-K. Deck.
That is correct.
That is correct. Snug.
Snug. S-N-U-G. Snug.
That is correct. Hold.
Hold. H-O-L-D. Hold.
That is correct. Stay.
Stay. S-T-A-Y. Stay.
That is correct.
Draw.
Draw. D-R-A. Draw.
That is correct. Please wait at the podium until I say correct or incorrect before you walk. Okay, thank you. Cozy.
Cozy. C-O-Z-Y. Cozy.
That is correct. Milk.
Milk. M-I-L-K. Milk.
That is correct. Tank.
Tank. T-A-N-K. Tank.
That is correct. Crowd.
Around. C-R-O-W.
That is correct. Skirt.
Skirt. S-K. Quint.
That is correct, but please be sure to pronounce the word before you spell the word.
Tacky. Tacky. T-A-K-Y.
That is incorrect. The word is tacky. T-A-F-F-Y. Tacky. Stretch.
Stretch. S-T-R-E-T-C-H. Stretch.
That is correct. Boys and girls, that was the end of our practice round. I hope that you have ideas and you are ready for round one. Let the spelling bee begin. Round one, judges. Participant number one, please report to the microphone. Your first word is teeth.
T. T-E-E-T-H. Teeth.
That is correct. Remember, I'm not going to call the next participant. Just when they sit down, you walk up. Thank you. Bait.
8. B-A-I-T. 8.
That is correct. Cluster.
Cluster. C-L-U-S-T-E-R. Cluster.
That is correct. Hollow.
Hollow. H-O-L-L-O-W. Hollow.
That is correct. Baffling.
Baffling. B-A-F-F-L-I-N-G. Baffling.
That is correct. Hoist.
Hoist. Hoist.
Please walk up to the microphone and say it louder.
Hoist. H-O-R-S-T. Hoist.
That is incorrect. Remind.
Remind. R-E-M-I-N-D. Remind.
That is correct. Coral.
Coral. C-R-O-U.
correct. Swampy. There was a part of the lawn that became swampy after every rain, and the kids loved jumping in it. That is incorrect. Boys and girls, when you come to the microphone, please talk into the microphone so that your words can project and be heard. Focus.
Focus. F-O-U-S-E.
That is incorrect. Lessons.
Lessons. L-E-S-S-O-N. Lessons.
That is incorrect. Hold just a second. A jar.
Can you say it in a sentence?
Many left the bedroom door ajar so the cat could get out.
Ajar. A-R-J-A-R. Ajar.
That is incorrect. Triple.
Triple. T-R-I-P-P-L-E.
That is incorrect. Judges, we're moving on to round 2. Vocabulary. In the section for vocabulary, I will read aloud the word, the vocabulary question in both options A and B, but do not indicate which option is correct. That's me, I want from you will. The correct answer that most clearly matches the definition of the word. The speller may ask questions provided. What you will do is I will say the word, read some 2 choices, and you will tell me the answer choice A or B. Okay? The word is send. To send is to choice A, fix a problem. Choice B, pause to go.
Choice E.
That is correct. Your word is stuck. If you stuck something, you, choice A, attach it firmly as if it was with glue, or choice B, avoid it by lowering your head. Stuck.
Choice A.
That is correct. Your word is fish. What is a or B, an animal with fins that lives in the water?
B. Answer.
That is correct. Mind. To mind something is to, choice A, put it outside, choice B, care about it.
Choice B.
That is correct. Scrub. If you scrub something, you are usually trying to A, clean it, B, destroy it.
Choice A.
That is correct. Brown. Brown is a type of A, mathematics, B, color.
Answer B.
That is correct. Tint. The word tint refers to A shard of stone, B, a slight coloration.
B.
That is correct. Judges, we are on to round 3. Round 3, you will say the word, spell the word, say the word. Your word is sweet.
Sweet. S-W-E-E-T. Sweet.
That is correct. Faint.
Faint. F-A-I-N-T. Faint.
That is correct. Roam. That is incorrect. Woozy.
W-O-O-Z-Y.
That is correct. Ahead.
Ahead. A-H-E-A-D. Ahead.
That is correct. A question? Okay. CJ, the judge would like me to call you back to the stage. Amen. At the stage, have a seat. CJ, come to the podium. We're going to try this word again. This particular word that was given to you before The word is roam. It is a verb. English language version. It has a homonym of the country. Rome. The definition of this word is to go from place to place without a specific purpose or direction. To rove, to wander. Your word is roam.
Roam. R-O-A-M. Roam.
That is correct. Your word is unicorn.
Unicorn. U-N-I-C-O-R-N. Unicorn.
That is correct. Your word is heater. It is a noun, a stove, furnace, radiator, or other device for getting off warmth. Heater. In the winter, Kate turns on the heater while she works on projects in the garage.
Here. H-E-A-T-E-R. Here.
That is correct. Your word is understand.
Understand. U-N-D-E-R-S-T-A-N-D. Understand.
That is correct. Leaning. As she gets older, Grandma is leaning on her walker more and more.
Lean. L-E-A-D-I-N-G. Lean.
That is incorrect. Your word is window. It is a noun. An opening in a wall of a building or a side of a vehicle to admit light, usually through a transparent or translucent material as glass, usually to permit vision through the wall or side and often to admit air. Your word is window.
Window. W-I-N-D-O-W. Window.
That is correct. Your word is message.
Message. M-E-S-S-A-G-E. Message.
That is correct. For Paul,
football. Forepeople. Football.
That is incorrect. Hedgehog.
Hedgehog. Headchog. Hedgehog.
That is incorrect. Garbage.
Garbage. Garbage. Garbage.
That is correct. At this time, we're moving on to round 4. Oral vocabulary. I will say the word, give you 2 names, which is either A or B. Your first word is far away. Which of the following would be described as far away? Is it A, a country on the other side of the world? B, an expensive item that you pay for gradually?
A.
That is correct. Pirates. What are pirates? Is it A, exercises to develop flexibility, or B, robbers of the high seas?
B.
That is correct. Wooden. Something that is wooden is made out of A, stone, B, trees. Wooden.
B.
Correct. Breakfast. Breakfast is A, the first meal of the day, B, an extended period without sleep. A. That is correct. We are now on to round 5. You will spell the word, you will say the word, spell the word, and say the word. The word is hesitate.
Can you repeat the word?
Hesitate.
Hesitate. H-E-S
That is correct. Your word has a homonym, or it could be confused with another word. The word is scavenger, which happens to be a noun, an organism that typically feeds on refuse or carrion. Scavenger.
Scavenger. S-C-A-V-G-E-R. Scavenger.
That's incorrect. At this time, our judge will read our final rules for our last understanding participants.
End of B procedure. If all sellers in a round missell or answer vocabulary questions incorrectly, if none of the sellers remaining in the selling bee at the start of a round sells a word correctly or answers a vocabulary question correctly during that round, all remain in the competition and a new selling round begins. Ties. All sellers eliminated in the same round are tied for the same place. After the champion has been determined, selling bee officials may opt to conduct tiebreakers of their own design. If tiebreakers are necessary for the award of the prizes or the determination of qualifying sellers for the next level of competition. If only one seller in a round sells correctly or answers a vocabulary question correctly. If only one seller sells correctly or answers a vocabulary question correctly in a round, a new selling round begins and the seller is given an opportunity to sell a word on the list, anticipated championship word. If the seller succeeds in correctly selling the anticipated championship word in this round, the seller is declared the champion. For example, in round 12, an oral selling round, there are 4 sellers. Seller A and B missells. Seller C sells correctly. Seller D missells. So seller C is the only seller in the round to sell correctly. Seller C begins round 13 and is offered the anticipated championship word. Seller C correctly sells the anticipated championship word and is declared champion. For example, 2 sellers complete in round 10, an oral vocabulary round. Seller A answers correctly. Seller B answers incorrectly. Seller A begins round 11 and is offered the anticipated championship word. Seller A correctly sells the anticipated championship word and is declared champion. This is very important. If a seller missells the anticipated championship word in one word round, a new selling round begins with all sellers who previously participated in the round. These sellers sell in their original order. For example, in round 8, there are 3 sellers. Seller A sells correctly and sellers B and C missell. Round 9 begins and seller A is offered the anticipated championship word and missells. Round 10 begins and includes seller A, B, and C. The rules prescribe that sellers A, B, and C sell in their original order. Therefore, seller A is the next word on the list, even though seller A missells the previous word on the list. Round 10 is not complete until all these sellers have sold.
Thank you, Coach T. Boys and girls, I think you do a magnificent job on being quiet, still, and I'm loving it. Loving it. So, I'm ready. Deflated.
Deflated. D-E-F-L-A-T-E-D. Deflated.
Very good. That's right. Your word is ration. It's a noun. The food allowance of one person or one animal for one day, specifically a fixed daily food allowance provided for substance of a soldier or sailor. Ration. Gwen carefully measured her cat Edwina's ration of a kilo for the day before work, for leaving for work. Ration. R-A-S-H-I-O-N. If we can get you to come and sit a little closer. Come sit here. You will say the word, pronounce the spelled word, and say the word. Your word is verdict.
Can you repeat it?
And I'm going to say this part about the word. Verdict is a noun. It's an opinion pronounced or felt, decision, judgment. Verdict.
Verdict. VERDICT. Verdict.
That is correct. Encourages is a verb. Inspires with mental or moral strength, spirit or hope. Encourages. That is correct. Remember, say the word, spell the word, say the word. Round 6. Okay. Miniature is a adjective. The miniature renditions of the Civil War battle were all constructed with plastic army figures and supplies from the craft store. Miniature.
Miniature. MINIATURE. Miniature.
That is incorrect. See, do not walk away. Have a seat. At this time, if contestant number 5 answers her question, she will be declared our champion. In the event that she does not spell the word correctly, we will move on to another round. Your word is preamble. That is incorrect. Talking. We're going to continue with our next page. Judges. Your word is reprimanding.
Can you repeat it?
Reprimanding. No talking, please be seated. Wait just a second. I'm sorry. Reprimanding. Reprimanding. Say the word, spell the word, say the word.
Reprimanding.
That is incorrect. At this time, seller number 5 will spell the word for this round, and then she will spell another word to be declared the winner of the final round. If she misses this word, we'll continue with another round. Thank you, boys and girls, for your quietness and your stillness. Your word is Oblivion. It is a noun. The quality or state of being forgotten. Can you repeat the word? Oblivion.
Can you use an example?
Fiona and Alistair have joined a group whose goal is to keep the Gothic language from fading into oblivion. That is correct. Round 7. Your word is steeple. Can you repeat the word? Steeple.
Steeple. S-T-E-A-P-L-E. Steeple.
That is incorrect. Once again, if contestant number 5 spells the word correctly, we'll move on to one more round for her to spell that word to be declared our spelling champion. If she misses this word, we will continue on with another round. Your word is lanyards. It is a plural noun. Cords worn around the neck by sailors, to which is usually attached a knife. Lanyards.
Can you repeat the word?
Lanyards. That is incorrect. Round 8. Okay, after reviewing the rules, starting with this round, which is round 8, is contestant number 1. Misspells the word. Contestant number 2 will have the opportunity to spell the word. And then we'll move on to the next round for the final word. For the winner. All right. Your word is parchment.
Can you repeat the word?
Parchment. That is correct. Your word is fugitive. That is correct. No clapping, please. Thank you. I know you want to. Please. We're on to number 10. Your word is dissolving. It is a verb. Causing to disperse or disappear, getting rid of, dissolving. That is incorrect. The word is halt. The judges would like to do another try. Dissolving. That is incorrect. The judge felt that I did not pronounce the word correctly, even though the definition was here. Just so everybody's clear. The word is dissolving. It is a verb causing a disperse or disappear, getting rid of. That is correct. Please say at the microphone. If contestant number 5 spells the next word correctly, she is declared elementals, spelling bee, champion and representative to the district champion. Spelling bee, that will be held next semester. Are you ready? Your word is billow. It is a verb. Rose or roll in waves of surges. Surge, undue. Billow. Billow. That is incorrect. Please stand and show me. Your word is Berlin. It's a geographical entry. City comprising of state of Germany, capital of Germany, on the Spree River, Berlin. Berlin, Berlin. Sorry, that is incorrect. to our judges. At this round, we are to ask contestant number 2 to have a seat. And we're going to ask contestant number 1, before we start the round again. The word is conjure. It is a verb. To create in reality or to the imagination as if by magic. Conjure. That is incorrect. Contestant number 2. The word is conjure. It is a verb to create in reality or to the imagination as if by magic. Conjure. That is incorrect. Your word is noggin. It is a noun. A person's head, noggin. That is incorrect. Your word is noggin. It is a noun, a person's head. Noggin.
On the way.
That is correct. Hold on. Your next word is radish. 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 Just radish. That is correct. we have our champion who will represent our school for the champion celebrate. Contestant number one will be our alternate. Ladies, when I tell you, this was rain. Out of all the years of my teaching, not had this in the ranks of their I applaud you to the fullest.
Oh, you know you're excited. Be quiet for like 5 more minutes.
Yes, so every last one of you are winners. I am super proud of you. This was extraordinary. At this time, what we like to do, we have a first to our participants. You all participants will stay and we'll make pictures.
Okay, if you can hold tight for just a couple more minutes, we want to go ahead and recognize everyone who participated today. They did an excellent job. They did a great competition throughout. When you hear your name called, please come to the stage to receive your certificate. And there will be other rewards given to our winner and our runner-up later in this gift. Our first participant, Aubrey Fuller. And I'm going to say in advance of time, I am extremely sorry in advance if I mispronounce the name. I'm going to try to do that every time. Samira Penny. Amaya Flowers. Sakari Harrison. Sherlock Myers. Javen Gary. Makaya Evans. Kai Thompson. Braxton Hall. Ken Obi. Charlotte Vaughn. Torian Smith. CJ Birch. Dia Burkhardt. Catalea Evans. And Kingston Matthews. I will now turn it over to Dr. Marks for closing remarks.
All right. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, parents. Boys and girls, I'm gonna do something really quick, like get you settled down. You know what time it is. Get your hands ready. One more. Hold you out. Hold you out. Hold you out. Pause. Ladies and gentlemen, as we conclude day 70, let's take a moment to recognize the remarkable effort and dedication displayed by our participants today. Each student has demonstrated not only a mastery of language, but also perseverance and grace under pressure. Qualities that will serve them well beyond this stage. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to our teachers, our families, our volunteers for their unwavering support and dedication to this program, and to our audience for sharing in the celebration of learning with us. Congratulations to all of our winners, and to every student who competed today. Your hard work and your courage will inspire us all. Thank you, and we look forward to seeing you at next year's 70. Congratulations. Thank you.